Hey, what's up, GOAT fam? I hope everybody's having a blessed day. This is episode 27 of the GOAT Show. We're moving right along. And so we are going live on Tuesdays at 9 o'clock a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then Fridays at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so 8 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. But we have a great guest today, a special guest today. I've known Nina for many years, and she's absolutely crushing it in the fitness industry, in the fitness space, right? The health niche. And she's a team member here at Passive Income Blueprints, or she's a student here at Passive Income Blueprints. And I just want to show you guys that it's not just possible with affiliate marketing on scaling your business online. It's also possible taking an offline or like a brick and mortar business per se and converting that to an online space and absolutely crushing it, getting your time and freedom back. So without further ado, I would like to bring on my friend Nina Rocco to the show.
Hey,
Nina, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing so good. It's so good to meet with you. Finally we have time in your schedule, but it's super good to meet with you. It really is.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So yeah, Nina, just tell us a little bit about yourself. I kind of told the audience a little bit about you right now, and
Yeah.
just kind of just take us off, like who you are and kind of what you represent. If you guys are catching some live, hashtag live and hashtag replay, please. But yeah, go ahead, Nina. Just kind of tell us a little bit who you are and kind of just break the ice for us.
Yeah, so my name is Nina Rocco. I'm a fat loss and fitness coach that we work specifically with women now. But I used to have, just like you said, I used to have a brick and mortar here in Meridian, Idaho. I had a gym. And recently, after COVID, we went 100% virtual. And it has been a blessing and the best move we've ever made as far as pivoting with the company. So, and because of you, Eric, and your awesome program, it's been so awesome. So I feel so blessed to be able to help women like all over the world now.
Yeah, it's amazing. So you said all over the world. So you have clients literally all over the world. So
Yeah.
before you were stationed in Meridian, Idaho, and it
Yep.
was just really local.
Yeah.
And now you're online and you're reaching a lot more people.
Oh, a ton more.
That's
More.
awesome. So
Yeah.
how long have you been doing this, the personal training and all that stuff for?
Oh my gosh, over a decade now. I've been in the fitness industry, and I started off at a gym level, working for a gym as a trainer, and quickly moved up to management, and quickly found out that management wasn't my like gig. I wanted to really help more women
Right.
and more people. So I opened up my own gym in like 2000, gosh, what was it? 2016.
Okay.
And started rocking and rolling with that. But as you know, you're kind of like in that position where you can only help so many people
Right.
in the brick and mortar industry. So I was limited, and we were doing okay as a business and a company. Our clients loved it. We had such a great community. But the one thing that I felt like I was missing is I was like capped on so many people I could help.
Right.
So, yeah, the online space has been absolutely beautiful with being able to extend our services out to other women all across the world.
Yeah, that's amazing. So how many hours a day were you putting in when you had your own
Oh my,
like brick and mortar, gym? Like how many hours a day were you putting in? Was it almost worth it?
oh no.
I can only imagine.
There's days I was like, am I really doing what I'm supposed to be doing? But it was getting up early in the morning. I get up at like 5 a.m., go teach a boot camp class, then start working with my clients, then doing, management for the gym, and then going back to work for the clients. So I was, up from 5 a.m. to working till sometimes 9, 10 at night.
That's amazing, right? Just, just the drive. And you were doing that for how many years?
Oh my gosh, years.
Years.
Like, probably a good 8 years or so, 7 years. From the time I was a trainer to, the end of when we closed shop for the gym. And so I loved it. It was fantastic. And I feel blessed to be able to help people, but I was getting really worn out. And around this time, I actually was going through back surgery too.
Right. Because you did have a pretty severe injury.
Yeah.
Right? If you want to talk about that a little bit, you can. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Um,
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, yeah, go ahead.
I fractured my back when I was 19 in an ATV accident. And so from, 19 to about 26, I was in like, constant pain because I just had a lot of compression in my back. And it was crazy. I was walking through the mall one day, and it was a month before I was opening my gym, and my discs blew.
Oh
And I was like,
no.
oh my gosh, something's wrong. Like my legs went out on me. I had to like sit down, and I like went to get back up, and I fell, and Sean had to carry me out of the mall and like rush me to the ER. And they were like, you need immediate back surgery. And I was like, I'm just opening my gym. What do you mean I need
Right. That's
surgery?
horrible.
It was awful. So I had to end up going in for back surgery a month after opening my gym. They ended up putting me in a back brace and nerve blockers in order to get through it. Cause I was like, I cannot have back surgery right now. I'm opening my facility. Like
Uh-huh.
got movers coming, like, and as a small business owner, you're part of that moving process.
100%.
So it was very, very stressful. So
Wow.
yeah.
So then we had like the COVID hit, the pandemic, and that was like kind of forced your hand to make
Yeah.
a move, right? To make a decision. Because it
Yeah.
kind of was your business like suffering because of the COVID and you needed to make a change, or where were you at with that?
We were doing good as a business, but we had a lot of clients and everything, but a lot of overhead with the brick and mortar facility. And so, coming down to it, we were scraping by. And
Uh-huh.
at that point, COVID hit and they were like, you need to shut down. And I was like, what do you mean shut down? Like, I
Right.
can't shut down. What do you mean? So it was a little devastating. And, a month and a half in, I didn't know what was going to happen. So
Right.
it was completely unknown. So I was like, you know what? Let's just close shop and I'll go online. Cause at this time we were starting to do challenges online
Mhm.
about 6 months prior to, which was
Mhm.
a complete blessing because we kind of got our foot in the door a little bit.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, so I closed shop and my poor clients were so bummed, but it had to be done. It was a
Mhm.
move that I just had to do in order to survive.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
so then you jumped on the online space, and you started getting involved in like head first. How long ago? How long you been on online now?
We've been online since God 2000. What do we pivot? 2020 in the summer. So what are we going on? Not even 3 years yet.
Not even 3 years. And
Yeah.
so your clientele has grown. I know
Oh,
when I met you, you were a little stressed out. You're trying to find more help and trying to figure out some delegation stuff, but your
yeah.
business did grow when you got online.
Yeah, it did. It started to grow, but it was a lot of a learning curve, because when you go from a brick and mortar to an online space, you're really not
Mm.
a business owner. You're more of a
Right.
to do. Are we back?
Kind of.
Can you hear
I'm
me
not sure
now?
if it's me or you. There you go. We're back.
Okay. So yeah, going from, a brick and mortar business to an online space, you have to learn marketing. And that was a big pivot for me.
For sure. So I know, like, what were your daily delegations? Now that you don't have a brick and mortar, right? You didn't really have all those kind of say employees. You kind of like had to manage everything on your own. So what was the biggest
Oh yeah.
learning curve when you jumped online? Coming from kind of like doing everything hands on to actually teaching, literally thousands of students at once. But now there's a whole bunch of different things. So what were you going through in your trials and tribulations of getting online?
I think it was just like learning the online space of like, okay, I need to like, know how to market myself, how to reach more people, because it's not, yeah, it's still word of mouth, but
Hmm.
you don't have a facility be like, hey, come to my grand opening or come to my space,
Right.
right? I'm
Uh-huh.
working from home now. So it was learning how to really reach out to a lot more people and be like, hey, I'm here,
For
we're here to
sure.
help. So that was a big, and then you have a lot more tasks on your plate, when you
Hmm.
go from a brick and mortar to online, business. There's, you got email marketing and you got videos and you got
Right. For
all
sure.
kinds of stuff. Yeah. And so
100%.
it was like I didn't really have enough time on my plate.
Right. So you not only, you have I guess like, your own boot camp at home now, or, your own gym at home for, it's virtual. But I know, Sean is your husband, and he's my dear friend. I've known him, Sean, for many, many years. And he's been in the fitness game forever, right? I met Sean at Treasure Valley Fitness in 2000. I think it was like 15 or maybe before that, right? Or
Before
early. It was
that.
like 2000, I don't know, 22. I don't remember when it was, right? 2012. I don't remember. I don't remember. It was a long time ago, right? But
Yeah.
either way, I remember, I grew up in that environment for the most part, right? It's kind of like where I got a little bit of my sales skills because I was a personal trainer.
Yeah.
But just seeing you guys evolve from Treasure Valley Fitness. Now you have your own gym, virtual gym. But then Sean's also in the space as well. So I want to kind of, this is a surprise for everybody out there. But Nina also has she's an ambassador for a supplement company. So if you want to talk about that a little bit and kind of see, you took the transition from brick and mortar, went online, understood email marketing automation, and then now since you jumped online, it's opened up a whole lot more doors. So let's just talk about what you have available for not only like your clients, but for people that want to make possible money in the wealth niche or the health niche.
Yeah, and that's actually been really cool too, because not only are we able to help women and men also, get in shape and lose weight and all these things, but we have an ambassadorship not only with my other half. He has Nutrition to Go. He's part of the Nutrition to Go company. But we have our clients and people that believe in what we do in our company and helping more women. They can join us and be ambassadors also, and also make an income from Rock Body Fitness. Yeah.
Love it. So we have the ambassador program with your supplements, which are awesome supplements. I love the BCAAs. They taste so good. I'll fill my water bottle up. I'm actually out of them, but I'll put my water bottle up full of water and I'll drink my BCAAs throughout the whole day. Right.
It helps, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And my wife loves the protein because it breaks down so easy in milk. Mm-hmm. Right. And it's pretty easy on her stomach. So that's what she loves about the protein. Yeah. So you guys have an offer for other people, for affiliate marketers that want to be an ambassador. But not only that, you have your coaching program, and then you have some opportunity with that because you have a low ticket and a high ticket price point with your program. Yeah. And real quick, Tammy's asking, she's actually one of our students in the roadmap. She wants to know, what's your specialty?
So we specialize in helping women that have gone through the dieting phase, right? They've gone through the ketogenic diets, the intermittent fasting, all of the Jenny Craig's, all that stuff. So what we really try to do is teach women like a really healthy way of dieting and exercise without having to go through the diet, like extreme,
For sure. So Tammy, she's in the fitness game, and she works with specifically women for the most part, and she has transformations. So tons and tons of testimonials, tons and tons of just great success with her students. So so right now we're working with your high ticket, and you have your coaching program, and you teach the masses. Then you have your challenges, and then you have your ambassador program, or some other people call it an affiliate program.
Yep.
So that's awesome. That's you're able to provide not only a solution to people's health, but also to their piggy bank as well.
Also,
so that's great. So that's not completely out yet, right? But it's going to be out in the future here, like within the next probably couple of weeks.
We've actually done a soft launch here recently.
Cool.
Months. So we've taken on some ambassadors and we call them rock body athletes.
I love it.
And it's super fun. And it's a way, this is the thing is we help women get in shape in a way that they don't have to like sacrifice, their health, their hunger, all the things they're getting away from the diet realm. And it's been awesome because these women can actually like make money and help other people. And it's funny, we actually had one of our ambassadors come to us and she's like, Nina, I feel so like it's so satisfying helping other women. She's like, I just referred, like it was amazing. And this person was like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This has been like the best thing ever. And I'm like, she's like, I know now why you guys do this. And
100%. That is awesome. And, here's a little spoiler alert for everybody out there. Nina, and I believe in her product so much, and I believe in her so much. And and what she delivers, that we're going to actually offer inside of the roadmap additional like opportunities for people. So if people want to like become, inside the health niche, we have a product. We're gonna put a funnel together for you. She's actually having her funnel builder build it today. All the email sequences, all of the automation is going to be another opportunity for people in passive income blueprints. Because I know how important your health is when it comes to entrepreneurship. So let's talk about that real quick, because I'll go for a week real quick. I'll go for a week without even working out, and it seems like I can't function mentally completely in my business. But when I get back into the gym for just a week or two, I'm starting to like click on everything. Everything's starting to be more fluid. So let's talk about how important your health is when becoming an entrepreneur.
Oh, so important. So, when you don't feel good, do you think that's going to reflect positively in your business?
No, it's not.
No, not so much. And that's the thing is it really, as an entrepreneur, and I've been there, especially when I went through my back surgeries, I wasn't doing well. I was relying on a lot of painkillers to get through the day and very tired, and my nutrition was off. And when all of that is off, you're not able to be that rock star that you can be in your business, right? And so when it comes to, people are like, why do you, eat so healthy and exercise? And I don't even exercise that much. 4 days a week isn't that much.
It's all you need though, really.
Yeah, that's all you need. And they're like, why are you so committed? And I'm like, yeah, like looking good and, all that fitting into your clothes is just a result. But I have to do it in order to really be my best self in my business. Because if I'm not taking care of myself, I'm not going to be successve.
100%.
Right? Like, people aren't going to look at me and be like, oh, I want to follow her. I want to do what she's doing. If I'm, overweight and, out of shape and I don't look so great. Right. And I'm not feeling good. I'm not resonating that to my whole, it trickles into your whole life.
Right.
So not just business, but relationships and all kinds of things. So it really starts, as an entrepreneur, it starts with you. Like, you have to take care of you in order to be successful, to Absolutely. Be your best self, right? Like, you don't think Tony Robbins is like, backstage, like chilling, eating ho-hos and ding dongs.
No.
Right? Like, he's in the gym, like he's working out, he's eating well, he's, on a meal plan. And he'll even tell you, like, he has to take care of himself in order to be his best self on stage, or be, that inspiration to other people. And it really 100%. Starts with you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so important to everybody out there. As entrepreneurs, your mindset is your business, right? Mm-hmm. And so when you work out, you release different, serotonin. You release different chemicals in your body that's going to help you throughout your day. It's super important, but it's super powerful that you have so much to offer, right? So not only, empowering women, but empowering entrepreneurs to better themselves. And I think it's a great idea. And we talked about this a little bit before, but to actually have you put together a training course, and we'll probably put that inside the roadmap as well, or at least do an order bump, because your stuff is so powerful. Something like you talked about, like a beginner, intermediate, and a more advanced level workouts, small ones for the morning for entrepreneurs. So you guys stay tuned for that, because it's super important, super, super important. And Tap Desk right here, Tammy. I think you might know her. So Nina is in our community. She's a student of ours, but Tap Desk is also a student of ours, and she has been on this workout routine and this regimen for about almost 2 years now. Since I've known her, she's in the gym all of the time. So yeah. So please, Tammy, please get involved with Nina for sure, and check out her Facebook group.
We'll get
super empowering, right? And I think you're also working with Angie, aren't you?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. She's killing it. She's doing awesome. Yeah.
Good.
She'll even tell you, when she's on it and exercising and eating well, she's doing better in her business also. Mm-hmm. And you have more energy to do so, because how much energy does it take to do what we do?
Honestly, that's a lot. It does. You have to be up. It says it's like not really physically demanding, but it's a lot of mental. Right. And it's got to be able to push through plateaus and break over barriers.
Yeah.
And, face, fears and all those things. And believe it or not, when you go to the gym, you're pushing past plateaus. You're pushing past barriers. You're getting past that mental of that next rep or that next set, or should I continue going? Right.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is like I teach everybody. I think told you this yesterday. Is I don't go to the gym per se train my body. I go train my mind, and my body follows.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, because it's a mental thing. Everything we go into is 100%. So I think it's gonna be a great addition.
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
It's also the mental state.
100%. So I know you came to Passive Income Blueprints, or we talked on the phone. We were talking on the phone, and I went down to Boise and we met up. But there were some struggles in your business. You wanted to, I guess, automate your business more, and you wanted more time and freedom. So I guess let's talk about before you had met with me or in Passive Income Blueprints. What was your online business looking like? Like, how was it your day? What was your day constructed of, and what time did you go to bed?
Yeah, no kidding, right? So and that was the thing is, I went from the brick and mortar working early in the morning to late at night, right? And I was like going online, I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. As an entrepreneur, you're like, I can reach so many people, I can free up my time. And I have a step kiddo that lives with us. So I need to make sure that I'm, there for him and a family. And so I went into it and it's been great. But the problem I was having is I was almost spending just as much time, maybe even more, especially like on a weekend or something like that, in the business, kind of just doing day-to-day tasks that I shouldn't have been doing.
Right. Something you delegated or,
oh my gosh. Yeah. Delegation was huge. And then also just like you said, automation, a lot of the automation I was doing manually because that's what I knew how to do from a brick and mortar. So when I went to the online space, I was still doing that.
You're still doing the manual rather than the automation, right? So I totally understand. So how many hours a day were you putting in, I guess?
Oh my God. Like 12 to 14 14 hours.
It's supposed to make your life easier, right? Going online.
Yeah.
You would think.
Supposed to is a keyword.
So I know you were stressed. You were a little stressed out when we talked, right? So you were putting in 12 to 14 hours a day online at home now, working for yourself at home. For how long?
Oh my gosh. Like what? 2.5 years.
Wow, that's crazy. So I know there was a lot of stuff that was going on in your business. A lot of stuff was looking great, right? So like, what has changed so far? I guess since you started with working with us per se, because this is gonna be a great testimonial. Because I honestly don't even know. This is the first time we actually talked about everything that's actually changed your business. Because you've been going full steam ahead. I've been going full steam ahead, and the only time we ever really talk per se is like, hey, what's up? Or hey, here's some advice, So like, where's your business at now since you started with Passive Income Blueprints? Because I truly want to know.
It's really night and day. And it's been like the simplest changes that we've implemented that you've helped us with. So like I said, I was doing everything myself, I was doing everything manually, and you're like, oh my gosh, you need to stop doing this manually. So I was getting up early in the morning and I was reaching out to like all these people and trying to do outreach myself. And then I was working with the clients, and then I was trying to get new clients. And then, like just automation stuff, day-to-day emails and stuff like that. And it was night and day when we went Passive Income Blueprints, because it was like, hey, you don't have to do this stuff manually. You can have a system like this that you implement that can help you. Or, you hire a VA that can do this, this, and this for you. And a lot of the marketing tactics were very easy, but this is stuff that no one teaches you when you do go online.
Right.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the simplest stuff that we can actually implement. Why didn't anyone tell us this? And it's really like, Eric, I get to sleep in now. That's
amazing, isn't it?
I get to sleep in, and people are like, I feel a little lazy, but like there's days where I sleep until 7, 8 o'clock. I get up, I kind of, do my thing. I get on at, 9, 10 maybe. And I only have to work until about, 5 or 6, and I can have that time with my kiddo. I can make dinner now for him. I can do his homework with him. And so it's allowed me to be a business owner, 100%. Right? Like not doing the 10 million tasks or the job of 5 people.
So
Um,
what were you able to delegate out? So like I know we helped you with the virtual assistant, and then you're
but-
like, okay, I just don't know what she could do. So then, but
right.
what exactly did you end up delegating out to her? And then how did it free up your time? And then
Oh,
also, did it make you any more money by getting your time back?
yes. Yeah. So she is able to not only having her to do outreach and touch base with people, but help me with like tasks. Like we have calendars that need to be posted into our members area. You
Hmm.
know, she'll do that. You know, if I need, we have special guests that come on each month with our people, she reaches out to them. So just like simple stuff like that. She
Okay.
posts an email for us. I'll write it. She's like going in there and sending it out. Same thing with, you know, social media, helping us with social media. Cause that, I mean, I don't think entrepreneurs realize how much social media, like videos and
Hmm.
content and all that stuff really takes. I mean, that's a lot of time.
Indeed.
So it was that, but not only that, there was automations that you taught us to implement into the Facebook groups and lead gen and all that, that freed up like out days, probably days that I could get back. And
It's
it's
amazing.
truly been night and day.
That's beautiful. That's super
Yeah.
inspirational. It is. I'm glad to see it's working not only for affiliate marketers, but individuals in the fitness space as well, in the health niche, for 100%. We have a great question right here. That's amazing, Nina. It just makes me feel good and warms my heart. And I just know that what we're doing is working, right?
Yeah.
What do you do to prevent your burnout?
Well, this is a great question. And you know, when I met you, when we met up and you were like, hey, I think I can help you with my company, I was burnt out. Because I was doing 10 million tasks on
Hmm.
my own. And I wasn't about to give up, but I was like, I can't keep going like I am.
Hmm.
And it's just not, I'm not going to last. I'm not going to last. And so one of the things in order to prevent burnout was to implement these things that you taught us with the automations, the VA, and delegating. And now it's amazing because as an entrepreneur, you only have so much energy
Hmm.
like in your cup, right? And there's only so much you can pour out. And just with implementing these small things that you taught us in the passive income blueprints, it allowed me to not only have my time back, but to be able to love what I do again.
It's important, super important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
if you're not and you're getting burnt out, you're not going to last very long.
100%. So implementation of any kind of automation or anything like that. So basically, focus on your superpower,
Yes. Yeah.
right?
And allow people to do what they do best, right? Like I don't do so great at doing outreach and doing a lot of the online implementation. I'm a coach. You know, I'm a coach and I'm here to like help our clients, and that's what I
Hmm.
do best. So it really allowed me to take a step back and be that rock star coach that our clients need. You
100%.
know, because if I'm too spread thin, then they're not getting what they also invest in, right? And we want to make sure that their investment is very worthwhile and is very valuable to them. So not only do they keep coming back, but they refer their friends.
Hmm.
And that's where growth comes from in a company. And I will tell you is we've been able to probably grow about 15% in the last 8 months.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and that's huge. And so, and like I said, I love what I do, but when I met with you, I was like, Eric, I'm burnt out. Like I
I've seen
wasn't
it.
able to give my full self to my clients.
100%. And it's all about over delivering, right? And
Yep.
so, now that you are in your superpower or in your space to, use your superpower, and that's coaching, facilitating, directing, and not even people don't realize this, but when you're a personal trainer, you're also a marriage counselor, you're
Mhm.
also a divorce counselor, you're also a real estate agent, you're also whatever else, right? Because your clients start getting personal with you. I've experienced that for the
Yeah.
2 years I worked at the gym, right?
Yeah.
So now, but you can work on your superpower and then understand what needs to be delegated out. And now we have that fine tuned. So how many people are on your team now? How many people are running Rock Body?
So we have, let's see, 5 people on the team now.
Is it rock? Is it? It's It's not Rock Body. Is it Rock Body?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rock Body. Yeah, Rock Body Revolution. That's right. Because
Yeah.
did you change did you put the Revolution on there?
So our Revolution is our coaching program.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I remember it always being Rock Body, but then the
Yeah.
Revolution.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
That's okay.
revolutionizing the fitness industry for a lot of women, and getting away from a lot of the things that they hear and have been taught in the past. So we're revolutionizing their life.
100%. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So now you said you have your VA, you have yourself, and then you have
I have a
another person?
copywriter. I have
Copywriter?
a builder. And I have me, our VA, and I have a coach behind us.
That's perfect, right? That's perfect. So what do you have coming up? Do you have any launches coming out? Do you have any challenges coming out? What do you have going on?
We launch a live challenge pretty much every month. So we have a new one coming out in April, which we're super stoked about. And it's a great introductory program for people to 21-day comeback challenge. So we help you rock your comeback and getting back into the gym and getting back into the game of eating healthy. And then we debunk a lot of things that you hear in the diet industry and everything. So it's really awesome. And it's kind of a good starting point for a lot of women.
So say if I'm a woman and I've been through the diets, I've been through all these routines, I've been all through the stuff, and I needed some help. How are you going to help me? Like, what would you, in your coaching plan, what would it look like? Is it macros? Are you helping me with my macros? Kind of line me out on what would you do if I'm a client and I needed some help with my fitness?
So if you come to our challenge, we have a very simple, a guide that helps you. You're not counting macros or counting calories or anything like that. It's a very simple thing. But if you're wanting to dive deeper and you're I need custom help, I want you to work with me one-on-one, then we have our group coaching that you can do. And we do macronutrient guidance. We do meal plans for you. And you have exercises specifically for you.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's awesome. So you can go a little bit more just challenge wise, or you can go custom.
Gotcha. So you do custom. So it's individual specific needs based on, the metabolism or their body type, all those different things. And then also their habits. And then you have the other one's more of a group that happens once a month. Yeah. And that lasts for 20 days or 21 days?
21 days. Yeah.
21 days. Okay.
21 days to adopt a habit. So we help guide you through 21 days of a challenge.
Love it.
It's awesome. It's live. It's with our coach Brittany. She puts it on and it's super fun. And it's great to do it, with a community also, because the thing is you can have all the information, right? But having that community aspect and that that help that you need, that one-on-one sometimes is what people need and women need to have that person on their side.
So when you go to launch this or when you go to promote this, the challenge, let me know. I'll talk to my community, at least my members.
Yeah.
And, the 12-day and we have 600 members now, or 600 affiliates in the 12-day now.
Oh my gosh.
A couple hundred, right? So, when we get this thing going with your product and with, your services, I definitely want to implement, it to our community, indoctrinate that health part of it into our community. Because this isn't just for women. Everybody can benefit from this for sure. But I think it's super powerful.
Yeah. Yeah. Because then they can be, their best selves and make more money too.
100%.
We're more confident. We're feeling more energy. We're our rock star self, then that's just going to trickle into everything that you do. Absolutely. So it really does. It starts with you and these affiliates, they're already rocking it, so they can do it a little bit more.
Yeah, it's great. What we're going to do is we're going to teach the affiliates and passive income blueprints how to sell a health product or in the health needs. I was a personal trainer for a few years, so I understand the lingo, right? I understand. So, it's going to be a good little asset for other people that want to jump in, not only promote passive income blueprints and learn how to build their businesses, but, if they're into the health stuff, they want to get on this 21-day kick. Well, let's get them on the 21-day kick. Let's let them be affiliates as well, so they can promote your 21-day challenge, right? Yeah. Become affiliates, have the products to back up the performance of it, so you can actually, all that stuff. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I love it.
So I guess the plan is we're going to be basically getting a funnel built, email sequences, and throwing you inside of the roadmap. We're gonna figure this out within the next couple of weeks. I love it.
I love it
I love
too.
it.
It's
So
fun.
are you guys in the middle of a challenge? Like, today's the last day of the challenge, huh?
No, this is our last week. So
Last week, okay.
yeah, last week they end on Friday, and then we have another one starting up in April.
Yeah.
So it is evergreen. Like people can join it whenever they want. They want to do it on their own. They totally can do that. But we love doing live ones because it just gets it like ramped up for everyone, right?
Love it.
It was
Is
like
it?
coming up, and
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's great. So
yeah,
like with your Rock Body Revolution. Now, where can people? Is that a general group that people can go to just to come in and just check
yeah.
things out? Okay,
Yep.
yeah, for
So
sure.
we have a free group that you can come into. I go live every Wednesday at noon and we go over different things, different subjects that you hear a lot. Last week was the ketogenic diet. We debunked it.
Uh-huh.
So,
Love it.
yeah, so it's really fun. And so they can get a little bit of information, ask some questions,
Good.
have that community aspect. And then they want to rock and roll themselves. They can let us know and we rock with them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's just like-minded communities. So, like Nina has the same kind of mindset about helping people. Her community is all about helping people and answering questions. And so is Passive Income Blueprint. So I wouldn't bring anybody on the show or talk about their product or their service if I didn't truly 100% believe in it. And I truly 100% believe in your product and your services, what you've done. Like the transformation is amazing. If you guys go to her Facebook group, check out the testimonials and all those different things, man. It's amazing what she's actually done for herself, through her injury. Not only that, but helping other people scale their lives as well.
Yeah, well, we can thank you, Eric, for helping us because I got to be honest, with growth and being successful as an entrepreneur, you can't do it alone.
No,
And you need good teachers, and you need good programs to be able to implement into your company. And you guys have really helped us out a ton.
It's an honor to help you, because you took on the challenge. I never helped any fitness, in the health niche before, but I was in that area. So when you came to me, it's the same. It's apples to apples. You're trying to automate your business. You're trying to get more lead flow, and you're trying to get more of your time and freedom back. That's duplicatable across anything online, right? So it's just an honor to actually help you, to see you scale in that direction. To get your time and freedom back. Right. You don't look as stressed out, as when, 8 months ago or 6 months ago, whatever it was. Right.
Yeah, it was crazy. And so, and not only that, but not only have you helped our company, but it just trickles into helping our clients too.
Indeed.
So we appreciate you and Passive Income Blueprints like a ton. And yeah, I would suggest anyone to help, because I think entrepreneurs go through this a lot where they feel that burnout and they feel like they're struggling and they're alone a little bit.
100%. Before we go to this question right here, because I'll let you talk about it. I was going to bring up something. Go ahead and talk about this. I had something in my mind, but she wants to know about debunking keto.
I'm interested. What do you think about debunking keto? So yeah, we actually went live last week on it. So is it Susan? Susan, if you want to come in, I can send you the link for our free group. But one of the things, that we preach is not having diet restriction, because unfortunately, when we have diet restriction, we're not going to be successful for the long term. I'm not sure if I know anyone who has done keto and actually done it for a lifetime. Not only that, but it was actually a diet that was created for really overweight individuals that have a hard time controlling their eating habits. It was not meant to be for a long-term diet or way of eating. Because unfortunately, we need carbohydrates. They're the essential energy for the body. And without carbs, you're going to start to see a lot of things start to go wrong in the body. You lose their hair, muscle mass, dehydration, energy levels. So there's a lot of negative responses that can come along with it. Granted, I think it's great for people that want to implement it for a very short term, but it is made to be a short-term diet.
100%.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do right here, for everybody that wants more information, I'm going to put Nina's Facebook group. Please, everybody screenshot the Facebook group, Rock Body Revolution. She's going to give you all the information. She's in her last week right now of her challenge, this week challenge, right? 21-day challenges. She has all of this information in there. She has tons of training, tons of like evergreen content in there. So like you guys will be you guys are in the right spot. Make sure you guys screenshot that.
Yeah, come in. We'll teach you. We'll teach you the rock body way.
100%. And she knows her business. Yeah. So now that's what I was going to talk about. So there's some good news about, I guess, you guys might be going on Amazon too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So your products can be on Amazon. So not only they can be an ambassador or an affiliate for you, but then there's also options, for the affiliate side of things. So I think even putting a training inside of the roadmap, possibly a little bit about affiliate for Amazon affiliates or associates would be good as well. But let's talk about that. So, that's going to be good for you guys, right? Blowing up on Amazon now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So right now it's just exclusive through you.
Yep.
Right. That's only for your products, but now it's going on Amazon. So let's talk about that.
Yeah. So where they're trying to implement Sean is actually in the middle of implementing a Nutrition to Go for Amazon, because really they work with mostly EOS Fitness, and they're nationwide facility, but they're going to start expanding, because here's the thing about nutrition products is there's a lot of products out there that have a lot of fillers, a lot of junk in them. Not only can they start messing internally, but you're probably not getting the best of the best products, like the proteins, the vitamins, the BCAAs. And there's a lot of BS, because it's not a controlled product. I guess you would say it goes through the FDA, but the FDA is just looking for banned substances, right?
Right.
We don't care if there's baby laxative in there.
Right.
So it's really important to know exactly what kind of products you guys are putting into your body and you're investing in. Over the counters are usually not that great. They're going to have a lot of fillers in them, which is why a lot of women have like digestive issues when they start to have them, bubbly gut, indigestion, bloat, a lot of those things. And so Nutrition to Go is a very, very pure product. If you've, Eric, we sent you some, like if you look at the protein, it literally has like 5 ingredients.
That's it. Yeah. And it breaks down so easy. That protein, you literally put it in water. I'm not sure if you guys know about proteins, right? But if you go to say Costco and buy, I can't remember what that protein is, but it's really hard to break up, right? It might be 40 grams per serving, but you can't even break it up. This stuff, you put it in you shake it once or twice, it's broken.
Dissolves.
It's dissolved. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it truly is.
It's very minimal ingredients, and they're very pure. They're actually made in Montana, believe it or not.
Yes, they are.
And so I just believe so much in the company, because we're helping men and women get in shape and feel better. Supplementation sometimes is something that a lot of people implement, and we want to provide the best products to our people.
For sure, 100%.
Yeah.
So not only making people healthy, but putting money in their pocket. That's a win-win, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, it's super amazing. And it's actually good. I know like 6 months ago, I probably wouldn't able to tie you down and put you on a show because you're so busy.
Oh
right?
my God.
Now I message you and you respond like pretty quick. Before it was like I would hear from you for days, and then she just be like hair going crazy and just all over the place, like not knowing. But just it's amazing to see your smile now. It's lit back up, and you have your business back, and a little bit of your life back, right?
Yeah.
It's only gonna get better. What's the future look like?
Oh God, I actually have a book coming out here shortly. What? Yeah.
You wrote a book?
Yeah, and then we're starting retreats this year. So we're going to start our own retreats and start doing health and wellness for women in person, which is going to be really fun.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, and then hopefully we can start doing them like overseas and start traveling with them a little bit.
Man, so 6 months ago, were you even thinking about writing a book 6 months ago, or were you thinking it could possibly get done?
No.
Okay, just to let you guys know, I'm reading this book called Levels of Energy. In order to be able to write a book and sit down and write a book, you have to be at a certain level of energy, right? You do, right? And so that's just freaking amazing. Hats off to you. Like that's my next goal is to write a book. Like I've been approached by people talking about getting my book written and then getting on like a series on like Netflix. Believe it or not, like people approach me, but I have to have my book written, right? And so like that's a possibility because of my story. But it's amazing. You actually wrote a book, and it's gonna be on Amazon.
Yeah, it's going to be on Amazon. We're launching it here soon. Yeah, it's been awesome. And I think that just like you, Eric, we all have a story, right?
You have a story as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of like mine.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I had a hard time growing up, and when I started out as an entrepreneur, I wasn't very confident, right? Like, and I wanted to help other women. I just didn't know how to do that or help other people. And so, through this journey, just like you, there's a lot of learning curves and there's a lot of things that we just learn along the way. And so and being able to inspire other women and other people in order to do that and chase their dreams, because we all have dreams, right? And we only live once. Like, if we waste this life, like, what a waste,
Right?
One time on this earth, like, make it the most. And it's not necessarily about making money. I think that's just a residual that kind of comes along.
Right. That's right? The benefit of it, right?
Yeah, but it's truly like being fulfilled in a lifetime and in what you do and in your job. And you should feel very fulfilled because you've helped a lot of people, not only just me, but when you're touching the company or the individual, you're also touching those clients or those people that purchase from them. So it's
really look at it like that. I was just thinking so one-sided, like I was helping you, but when you broke it down like that, we're actually helping your clients as well for generations to come, per se, right?
Yep, absolutely. Amazing. Yeah, and then the people that read my book, you're helping too.
Yes, yes. So what's the name of the product first? And it's only exclusive through Nina right now. Yep. So what was the name? It was AO1, right? Or
it's called Nutrition to Go.
Nutrition to Go. Okay.
2G, and I can post the link for you guys. Yeah.
And then what was the name of your book?
We haven't come up with a name yet.
I love it. You write your story, right? All you're doing is write your story and you can come up with a name later. That's how I was going to do it too, because that's probably the hardest part is coming up with the name of the book. Just write your story and then the name will come, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we have a few we'll put out there and we'll kind of do a vote probably.
You should.
Well, yeah.
So I want you to make that post in my Facebook group too. Do that poll in my Facebook group, please. Yeah. The big Facebook group.
Really will. Yeah.
Right? There's like 2,000 people in there or something, but make that poll in there. That'd be good for engagement and also giving you ideas too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
For sure. Yeah. Get the names out there. That'd be awesome. Man, it's super like just motivational, right? Get on today. I didn't expect all of this stuff to be happening for you and moving in the right direction. It's amazing.
And it's crazy how quick it happens when you actually have the stars align.
Indeed.
Right? Like you gave me that to be able to have time back, to have a little bit more of my energy back in order to make these things happen. And it really starts with your mentors and what you invest in. So
for sure, it's amazing.
I appreciate you beyond.
Oh, I appreciate coming on here and just being my friend. Really, you, Sean, everybody, Manzo, all the whole crew.
Yeah.
I'll be out in Boise probably next week. Not week, maybe a month or so.
Okay.
So I'll be definitely heading out there. My sister's getting married. Sonny's getting married. So yeah. To Brian, they call him the Real Money Pros. You might have heard him on Saturdays. He has his own talk show about financing, investing.
No, I need to know him though.
Yeah, his name's the Real Money Pros. His name's Brian. I'll connect you guys. You know my sister though, right? I'm pretty sure, Sonny. Yeah. So
awesome. Congratulations to them.
Yeah, she's never been married before, so this is her first time. Yeah, that's crazy. That's awesome. She's like 20. I think it's like 30 something now.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Well, and that's cool too, because having another entrepreneur in the family is fun.
Oh yeah.
Like feed off of each other.
Oh, I feed off her. She's my younger sister, and she made her first million like a couple years ago, right? She's like my youngest sister, right? So she made her couple million a couple years ago, and then my younger brother that's younger than him or her already made his fortune 10 years ago in real estate. At 21, he's a millionaire. It's nuts, right?
Yeah. Well, talk about living, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not about the money, but when you have that financial freedom, you're able to help more people and touch more. And
well, that's the thing is though, but the difference is the difference between me, my sister, and my brother, like, is like nothing really as far as like our action we take, right? We are like, if there's a cliff to jump off and like nobody wants to do it, we'll be the first ones to do it. You know what I'm saying? So like we're risk takers, and that's the only thing that separates us from anybody else. We're no smarter, no prettier, no nothing. I barely graduated high school. It's just I'm a risk taker, and that's what and that's the way I was thinking about the other day. my brother, he graduated high school, didn't go to college, and he's in real estate and forex and all kinds of other stuff. And he's just a risk taker.
Yeah.
My sister, same thing. You as well. All of us are
You
risk
have
takers.
to be. You have to be.
You have to be, yeah, for sure.
Because I think if you don't take risks, then like you're living too comfortably, really.
Yeah, yeah. You're getting too comfortable. You're staying too stagnant.
Yeah, we don't grow in comfort. We grow when we push ourselves.
I'll tell you what, this interview has lit a fire under my butt to keep doing what I'm doing, man. It did. It truly did. Like, seriously, because right now we're revamping and remodeling the whole roadmap. We just did the 12-day, executed that. Now we're right now building out the roadmap, throwing in more trainings, more options for more opportunity for people, and your stuff too. So I'm just super excited.
Oh, that's awesome.
We have another question here. Let me see here. Inspiring. No, I want to write a book. Oh, I thought that's what the name was. Yeah, super, super great interview, Nina.
Thank you for having me. It's been awesome. And just thank you so much for helping us out. Like I truly cannot, I can't thank you enough. Like it's been amazing. Cause I think, like I said, as an entrepreneur, sometimes we feel alone in this space, especially if you work from home, right? And your friends and your family and your loved ones are awesome to have around, but sometimes they don't understand what you go through.
It's hard for them to relate.
Yeah. And it almost makes me emotional because, like there has been times where it almost feels a little bit hopeless, and have people like you on our side it's so comforting to know that like it is doable.
100%, Nina. Yeah. It is doable. You're a beast anyways, you're always like Nina, like Tammy said, very genuine and relatable.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. And I mean, we all go through it. It's all hard. So,
yes.
We're here to help each other and we're humans, 100%. If we come together, we can do more.
I can only see what your future looks like, right? As we're scaling, we just invested some more money in some more mentorship programs to run challenges to gamify them.
Yeah. I love that.
So we're going to be gamifying. Yeah.
Yeah. Having fun with it. And absolutely.
We're going to be gamifying those. So
I love that.
I can't wait to spread the value and spread the knowledge too. It's super, super good to meet with you, and seeing that you're lit up now and your business is going great. You have your time and freedom back, because that's what we don't get back is our time, right? They keep printing money. It's our time, so it's amazing.
Yeah. There's money to be made, but you can't make it unless you have that energy and that time.
Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely, Nina. Risk takers right here. Risk takers can become more wise if they learn from their mistakes. Yes.
Yeah, it's so true. And that's the thing is mistakes aren't mistakes. They're literally there to help us to get better, right?
Yes, that's it.
Like any mistake I've ever done, I don't regret or think it's a negative thing, because it's always helped me, like guide me to go in the right direction. So mistakes are really like our little like signs on the road.
Yes, they're meant to happen, right? Yeah. That's how you learn from mistakes. If you don't have any mistakes, you'll never learn. You'll never grow, right? It's all part of the process.
Yeah. Yeah. If we're not making mistakes, we're not trying.
100%, right? I almost look for failure each day. I get scared in the morning because I'm going to go in there and try so hard, but I know it's going to be a struggle and I'm going to feel that emotion. But I know I go in there and I hit it head first. It's not as bad as I thought it was. And I look back and it's just nuts.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep.
And it's amazing. Well, Nina, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I have a call here in a few minutes, but it's great to actually have you on the show. We're gonna do this again for sure.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'll come on here and give some good deets for people too.
For sure. We'll have to go live maybe in our mastermind or something. We'll just do like a pop-up live, and maybe we can just talk about fitness or something one day.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's for sure. So Nina, go ahead and I'm actually gonna post her Facebook again. So Rock Body Revolution is her Facebook group. Screenshot this, please. If you guys want information on your fitness, she has challenges coming up. She does personalized fitness plans. She does all kinds of different stuff. So she's a rock star. She no better than anybody else, but she just has the knowledge to help you guys better your physical and your mental appearance for sure.
Yeah. And then you can rock it in your business.
Yeah. Go ahead and take us out, Nina.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much.
For sure. You guys have a blessed day. And anybody that's on this live, #live on the replay, #replay. And I'm not sure, Nina, were you able to send this to your Facebook group?
I don't think so.
Maybe next time. Next time we'll figure it out.
I don't think it linked, but we'll totally figure it out for next time.
No worries.
Yeah.
So other than that, Nina, thank you so much again. You have a blessed day, and I'll be talking to you. We always do, right? So yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Eric.
All right.
I appreciate you guys.
All right. Tell Sean and everybody I said hello.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Later. Bye. All right, guys. That was episode number 27 in the bag. I hope you guys are doing well on this Tuesday. Let me see here. Things coming up to look forward to. We got Friday. We have, let me see here. On Fridays, we go live again. I'll have another guest on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you guys want more information about Nina, screenshot this. Go check out our Facebook group. And if you guys want to book a call directly with me, go to passiveincomblueprints.com. It's scrolling on the bottom to book a call directly with our team to see if we can help you scale your online businesses or get your businesses off the ground. Either way, my name is Eric Forner with Passive Income Blueprints. I am the CEO. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you guys again on Friday. Thank you guys so much. See ya.